Got a hood from a Ford L8000. I removed this about 2012, maybe 13, but the truck tore up about 2008 or 2010. Slinger rod, it was a 3208, but this is a Ford L8000 hood. This one cuts off at this point, and then it has the extra fender that bolts on the cab. Anyway, this hood is about as good as you'll ever find. It's been sitting here a long time, so the sun's starting to get to it, so I want to get it sold. Anyway, it's very solid. You may want to paint it and touch up the gel coat. It's starting to, I found the first, that's just a scratch. The first flaw was that mud on the bottom. First flaw is that gel coat right there. And that gel coat is, anyway, this band is starting to, anyway, that's minor. I mean, these things are hard to find to start with, especially if they're like busted. Look at how good a shape it is. And I really want to keep this visor. I'll sell it separate for 150 bucks. That's hard to find. And let me turn this hood upside down. Of course, it's sitting in the mud, but look how solid it is. It still has the insulation. Of course, it's dirty. We haul gravel with the truck. Still has the breather built in. And it's very solid. I don't even think it's been wrecked. Maybe. I don't know. Never. Anyway, it has the structural support still built into it. The headlight buckets. People are robbing these trucks too. And that's the only flaw I've ever seen. Right there. But it doesn't affect it. I don't know. That's just how fiberglass hoods are. Still has the inner fenders. Headlight buckets. Frame right there. So, anyway, private seller 007 at gmail.com. Private seller 007 at gmail.com. And I'm in Northeast Georgia. Zip code 30512. I'm on the extreme Northeast Georgia corner. I border North Carolina, Tennessee, and I'm very close to South Carolina. I'm 2 hours north of Atlanta, or less, actually. 2 hours or less south of Chattanooga. 2 hours and 10-15 minutes from Knoxville. 2 hours or less from Asheville, North Carolina. 2 hours or less from Greenville. I'm very close to Greenville, but you know, the roads are curvy. And Harrah's Cherokee Valley River Casino is next door, about 15 miles. And you know, the casino, there's one up in Cherokee, North Carolina, which is about an hour. But I am oh, the breather, I got that for sale, and the intake tube and the mounts just laying around. Anyway, Helen, Georgia, the Bavarian Swiss German looking town. The tourist town is next door. That's where everybody vacations. It's a tourist town. Anyway, you can, if you're in Atlanta, you can come straight up 515. Straight up 515 off 575 and 75. And it runs you directly to where I'm located. Zip code 30512, Blairsville, Georgia. Private seller 007 at gmail.com. Put Ford L8000 hood, your name, your phone number, contact information, question in the subject line so I do not skip over your email. Anyway, I will take $700 or best offer for this hood. And I want to keep that. I'll take $150 for that. And you know, all this stuff bolts on, somebody bought one of these trim rings, or I sold it, I can't remember, and then I sold that aluminum band that went over that, but it still has the letters behind it. And sold the grill, but you can make grills. See how it's square? You can get aluminum bars at Home Depot and just cut them and make a frame, or you can buy one or use the one you've got. But most people have a tire blowout in the front, or they hit something. So these are getting rare, hard to find. Anyway, private seller 007 at gmail.com, and you can also write me here on YouTube. I also sometimes have this listed on eBay. Shipping, if you need it shipped, I could bring it to you if you paid me in advance for the hood and would not back out once I delivered it. But I would also need to be paid for the shipping in advance, and I could bring it to you. I can't compete with truckers so much per mile, so if you paid me handsomely and fairly, I could possibly deliver this hood to a safe environment. I'm not going to go into an unsafe location and meet some random person. But I take PayPal, Cash App, and you can also use Walmart. Go to the customer service and send me a MoneyGram, and I can make you a video receipt showing this hood and explaining that you've purchased it. But PayPal's the most safest, best way. You have a transaction receipt with that. But anyway, I'm an honest individual. I've got a lot of equipment in a business. I gotta move a lot of stuff. I'm not selling everything I own, but I don't need this. I've got a state highway coming through the middle of my property, and shop and house, so some things I need to move and sell. I'm not desperate. I'm not a dealer. I can't do warranties or returns, so this is as is, and you understand, know what you're doing, know what it's like to buy something like this, and you've got to touch it up, sand it, and paint it. It's an old truck part. This is probably the best you will find. And that's why I made such an informative video for you to make your decision. So I can accept PayPal, the Cash App on your smartphone device, which is cheaper than PayPal. You know, but it's just a few bucks. And Walmart MoneyGram, I can do that. Go to customer service, pay a few cents or dollars, and send me the money, and I'll make you a video receipt, and I can deliver this thing if the money's worth it. I'm not a professional trucker or shipper, so I can't compete with their prices, but I would need to be paid in advance, and I would need someone to help me unload it. I would probably put it on a big lawnmower trailer, strap it down. So, private seller 007 at gmail.com, not letter 007, but 007. Thank you.